H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Baby Friday. It's Thursday, man. And let me tell you something. This week went by real quick. I guess time goes by when you're having fun. I've been getting a whole lot of calls from the conversations we've been having. Y'all been so good this week because y'all been driving me. Y'all sending me emails to have me go and look into stuff that I never thought I would even look into when we was talking about the rappers, because I don't like rap. But some moms called me yesterday and said, would text me and email me and said, Mr. Hatter, my son, he's young, he like rap, and I don't know how to explain this to him about what's going on with this J. Cole and this. Men didn't even know about it, because I mean she's so smart and so far removed from this stuff. But it's just y'all, man, are just unbelievable. Don't think this is about us. This is about y'all. That's why I tell y'all to share the show. This y'all show to share. It ain't ours. It's y'all show. You know, every one of y'all part of it. Even if I don't like your comment, can I look in this camera? I'm gonna use this camera. Even if I don't like your comment, that don't mean your comment is not valid and it's not good. It's just what I do. I'm gonna challenge you on it because you know what? I want you to come back with something else. So maybe I learned something. Y'all got it. This can't be a toxic relationship that you get all the information. I be wanting information from y'all. You know them toxic relationships. Y'all know you doing all the giving and don't nobody else do the giving. Them ain't good relationships. So that's why I love when I challenge your comment. I want you. I'm trying to stimulate your mind so you can come back at me. Like college coach, high school coach. Let me shout out. Let me first of all, I got a couple of things. Shout out to D Holcomb and YouTube, my starting five. We got Rod Wells, we got Jeremy Davis on YouTube. We got Jerry Jones. Did I say Simeon Sims? Simeon Sim. On Facebook, we got Thad Moody, Daryl Anderson, Chris Boo, Chris Charles, Herb Baker. Okay, in the building. I see you, Eric Boone. I see you, Miss Lady Barron. Lady Barron, it just yesterday was a unique show. Everybody need to go back and the last two shows, the last week, y'all need to go back and look at them. When you're on the treadmill or walking, go back and listen to these shows this week. Because I've been getting so much response from them. And when I'm getting response like that, means somebody getting it, somebody need it. You might have a friend that need it. You see, y'all, some of y'all so pious and y'all don't need none of this information. It's okay. I ain't mad at you. Y'all might not need it, but somebody else might need it. Some of y'all done been hearing us for so long. Y'all, when you tell y'all something profound, y'all just sit up there. Negro entertain me. And I know it. I know it. I ain't mad. That's why I don't see why you get mad at me. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at nobody. But hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me put my stuff on the screen. Y'all know. I've been had my TV been sitting up here, and my big, in the office, right? And I just never had it on. I'm putting the Chop Shop on that TV too while I'm talking to y'all. Hold on, that's it. Hold on. I got to get it where I can just like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't be in office all night. I'll be gone. So, here I am right there live. There, I push the button. So I'm up on the screen right there. I'm on the screen back there. I got my other stuff going on right here. But Big Coach, how you doing? But Big Coach, hey Tina, I'm trying to see y'all. This is what we're about. I love when y'all bring me information. But guess what? Now, when I was a child, I did things as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. So your comments, see, long time ago, y'all, people used to just call in and just type in some ignorant, stupid ass content. just say anything. Because they just sitting over there, they might have had a drink, they might smoke a cigarette. I don't know what they're doing. But you can tell by the comment, right? But then I just said, man, this platform is too valuable. I read y'all yesterday a letter from a dad telling me about the words that I said about his son. I still don't remember. I said about his son helped his son self-esteem. His son went on now. He was, cause people wouldn't, the only person other than his mom and dad that believed in him, the kid said, was me. And I hope y'all know that's an awesome responsibility. And I hope each one of y'all are saying something to a young man that changed the things about his life. Instead of always tweeting negative stuff about these kids, like you do. Shout out to Dawn Staley, my girl right here. You know I got something to talk about her. Yeah, I told y'all. See, y'all think I be playing. Just because, see, I don't depend on mainstream media because I done found out mainstream media ain't too mainstream. But I'm trying to get it to y'all, but I think y'all, I don't know if y'all got it yet. I'm gonna show y'all another instance of that. But where was I? But I wanted the high school coaches tonight. Got something for y'all. High school coaches in Houston, aspiring high school coaches, might be in a position. Let me tell y'all something. Thank you to Michael Smith and Keija Smith and their families over there, because I know they the one hooked this up. The River Oaks Hospital and clinics, they're having a coaches mixer. Y'all, it take guys like Keija Smith to put this together. The doctors don't know how to put this together. It take guys like Keija Smith, Michael Smith, to connect the local high school and meet your team physicians. Your kids get hurt in high school. Now these coaches gonna have, if your coach don't go, man, shame on him. Now these coaches have access to physicians that can pick on the phone. Man, what's going on? My God, I need y'all help. Come on, man. College, high school coaches, get your lazy ass, whatever you doing today, from 5 to 8 p.m., get by 5175 West Heimer Road. Do me a favor, call and RSVP so they can know how much food, they can know how much beverage to give you. You got complimentary beverages and light bites provided. And you get a chance to come meet doctors that you had never met before. Your kids get hurt. Your kids need to be back. These doctors can help you. 713-969-8285. Do y'all understand this? What we doing for y'all? Well, do anybody else do this for y'all? But the chop. Tina, think about it. Tina, are they doing this in Atlanta? We got some of the best doctors in the world taking their time out to meet the high school coaches in Houston, Texas. You have access to a doctor. You never know. Oh, your team get hurt. Your family get hurt. Now, your chance, you get... Oh, my God. Let me give me a drink. I just get tired of us not understanding. Listen, Robert Hatter ain't going to talk about this on this show if it ain't valuable to you. I'm not no snake or a salesman. I'm not finna tell you nothing to go to and it ain't going to benefit you. If I talk about it on this show, I believe in it. I put it up there. You screenshot it. Every high school coach should go. I ain't telling you to stay all night. But this kind of stuff right here, having access to doctors. Well, one of my players. Then you get to know them. That's when you remember Mike had the concierge service. We had guys didn't have to wait. I'm smaller a little bit, so I want. People don't want to wait. Michael got them straight in the line and get to see the doctor. This the access you have by being connected to this show. And guess what? Several of y'all done came on this show today and have not shared it and have not liked it. That's I'm talking about being a toxic relationship. You have not shared it and you have not liked it. It's unbelievable. What's wrong with us, man? What's wrong? Yo, somebody should be on the phone texting their high school coach right now, saying, man, you need to get here. You text them about when little Johnny non-playing ass can't play. You text them about that. You email him about my son ain't playing. Email and tell him, man, some doctor situation, man. Robert Hatter, Keisha Smith, Michael Smith just hooked us up. Jimmy Hicks just hooked us up. Got to do better, y'all. We got to be better. You understand what? Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting up here talking about something that can help every high school coach in this city of Houston. In their relationship with a physician that they probably would never meet before. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, a lot of stuff I've learned ain't because of what people trying to keep us down. A lot of us just don't want nothing. See there? I don't even know Mr. Andre Armani, but he just said, I just sent that to my high school and coaching friends. Thank you, Rob Hatter. Appreciate it. You know why? I ain't seen his name up there, right? He's probably new to the show. See, some of y'all so old and stale on the show. That's why I tell y'all, just replace yourself with somebody else. We ain't mad at you. But we don't want you to be on here being stale and morbid and dead. We alive. My partner said today, he said, man, when I listen to your show, man, you be so hyped and you be so alive, I can't listen to it at night. Because why? You're going to keep me up at night. I had to listen to it in the daytime. He told me this morning. I didn't know. Y'all feel me? I'm going to put it back up there. I'm going to put it back up there for you. Let me make it big again. You can't see this tonight. You ain't doing nothing no damn way. Basketball season over. You got your ass whooped a long time ago. Hey, football coaches too. I didn't talk about basketball coaches. I said high school coaches. Y'all text them to go to the y'all text them to go to the spot and get a drink. You understand what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But it's okay. It's okay. My job is to give it to you. I can't make you get your lazy ass up out and go and do something for yourself. I can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right, let's go. Like people were, while I was so passionate about uh, what I was talking about, these high school coaches and these parents, and these kids. Got a couple of people, while I'm talking, wanted to come on the screen and talk about O.J. Simpson. Okay. O.J. Simpson, one of the most infamous, high-profile. Y'all know how I really want to get on him, but it's okay. One of the most infamous, high-profile Americans of all time passed away after a cancer battle. I got a question. Give me your thoughts on O.J. Simpson. I got mine. My whole family knew about mine. Just to tell you the truth, when I was a little boy, living in Memphis, Tennessee, growing up, I had an O.J. Simpson helmet, the Rydell cleats, O.J. Simpson shirt, jersey. I had O.J. Simpson. My favorite, Miami, I would co-sell, my favorite saying was, Miami got the oranges, but Buffalo got the juice. O.J. Simpson. I can't tell you when I was a little boy, but when you're a child, you talk, you walk, you speak like a child. When I became a man, I put away those childish things. I used to like the Dallas Cowboys when I was a baby. Memphis, we ain't had no team. So Dallas Cowboys or Pittsburgh, you're going to like one of them too. But I liked O.J. Simpson when I was a kid. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts? Alpha Yo, since while I was talking, you talked about it. Rod Wells, y'all give me your thoughts. Give me your remember. I gave you a remember. Anybody want to talk about O.J. Simpson? Anybody got a comments about O.J. Simpson? Do we have any? Talk to me. Because Alpha Yo seemed to. He said, rest in peace, prayers for the family. Talk to me. Anybody? Madonna? Tracy? I see y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all come in. Gwen Hardgrove, when you come in, say hey to the Chop Shop. Coach Mario, I see you back there lurking. Say hey. Darius Haggerty, say hey. Chastain Clark, speak. Marissa Smith, speak. I know Jimmy ain't on it, but you can speak. Let me see. Keep going. Anybody? What's your memory? O.J. Simpson. I know I got two people finna say something about it. I remember the Hearst commercial. Okay. Anybody else? So that your whole memory of that man is the Hearst commercials. I love it. Rich Kraft, what's up, Rich Kraft? Rich Kraft. What Rich? Boy, that's a hell of a name, Rich Kraft. Rich Kraft. Boy, I got to talk to you. You stay on, Rich Kraft. I got stuff to talk to you about. Y'all remember that last name, Kraft? Jason Peters, I see you. Kevin K said, I used to enjoy him doing the games as an analyst, and he was funny on the Cam and May show. I didn't see that. Okay, I like that, Kevin. I didn't know anything about him as a person outside of obvious, but I fondly remember clips of his playing day. Though he was my hero, dude. Do anybody remember? I'm sorry. He didn't have on Rydell cleats. He had Spot Bill cleats. I'm sorry. It wasn't Rydell. Rydell was the helmet. I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. Spot Bill. Anybody remember Spot Bill? Go look at his cleats. Boy, I used to have some of them. That was my dude, man. I'm serious. That was my dude. See, I'm celebrating him. I don't care what they tell me to do. I'm celebrating. I don't know what happened. All I know, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. That's all I know. But he said, I'm not old enough. Hold up. To remember, I only remember him from the infamous accident. Yeah. Were you watching? I got a question, big coach, for you. Were you watching the game? Were you watching the Rockets game, the interrupted Rockets game, the playoff game, or finals game, whatever? When that happened, you remember that, coach? You was old enough then. If the glove don't fit, y'all know the rest. Look at Madonna. I like that, Madonna. Madonna, I didn't even see your thing, and I said it. See, that, we thinking like Madonna. What bad OJ you remember? What's the bad part of OJ you remember? Going up there trying to get his stuff back from them cool. I think he got tricked into that. Tell me the bad OJ you talking about. What's up, Pat? 2,000 yards in 12 games? Man, we've been looking for you, man. Thank you. Mr. Radio is back. Man, Mr. Kate is back. Man, we've been asking about you. Man, don't you do us like that. Mr. Katie, man, I promise you, Mr. Katie. Matter of fact, go to chopshophtx@gmail.com. Man, make sure we got your number, man. We like to look up. We really like to look out for our people. For real. I ain't know nobody who had your number, man. Because you ain't been on, and I thought somebody to kidnap you out there in Katy. So make sure you do it. Blessing Chop Shop. I'm in this FedEx truck, so I text when I can. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Haggerty. Love the FedEx truck. That's my favorite truck. I ain't gonna lie. Can I talk to y'all? The UPS truck, they don't bring me no good stuff. But when I see that FedEx stuff, FedEx truck on my street, I know somebody's sending me something good. I'm just telling you. That's just my experience. I don't know about y'all. Dan Moody said, I remember the battle between the Bears and the Bills, two of my favorite running backs. Talking Walter Payton and OJ Simpson? Yeah. Here go Tina. I love Miss Tina. OJ, the athlete, can never be denied, but the person for me, just a pure disappointment. This brother literally got caught up in his own juice and forget who he was, a black man in the United States, and didn't know when to leave well enough alone. I like that, Tina. But Tina, what I found out, Tina, being 30 years in this business, Tina, attending these colleges, Tina, people call O.J. Simpson a sellout. You got to remember, he was married to a black woman first. Something happened. The child got drowned in the pool. I don't know what happened. So he was married to Marguerite Simpson, I think. So what I found out, these athletes, and y'all got to hear me on this one. I'm finding out they're not sold out, still don't sell out. They're drawn out. I ain't never said this on I ain't never said this on the World Wide Web. I ain't never said this before. But Tina, 30 years, Tina. I've been around, Jack. 30 years in the sports representation business, Tina. I've seen athletes, think about it. Let's say you go to one of these PWIs. Most of the people, the support staff, the people that helps, most of them are white. The girls who when you go, let's say you go to Oklahoma, let's say you go to Iowa, a lot of them are white, right? So most of the time when you're student athletes, you are in that little cocoon, that little echo chamber, that little sphere of influence. So you meet somebody, you know them, you get to kick him, you be around them a lot. The coach is white. The coaches, the support teams is white. Everybody. So you're being drawn out. You're separated from the rest of the students on the camera because of your schedule. I've seen this point blank. If you don't have a guy around you or your family to understand before you step, I told my son, he left from Houston, Texas, Tina, to go 1,700 miles away to Ithaca, New York. I want to find out how many people on this feed that ever been to Ithaca, New York. Just raise your hand. Just let me know if you've been there. But before he left, Aaron Sam, Keith Avery, before he left, I told him, don't let your talent take you nowhere your character can't keep. Your character can't keep you. Don't you go up there and get and benefit and get from them. Because they gonna get every bit of what your athleticism out of you. So we gonna go get as much college out of them. You're gonna be around a whole lot of white women. I ain't never told him not to. That's my son, some of my son's best friends he hang around happen to be white. Because we don't teach our kids to hate nobody else. But you better appreciate a black woman. But I had those talks with my son. And he still might go marry whoever he want to marry. I date who he ever want to date. I ain't gonna date who you don't. No. No. But they're drawn out, Tina. I used to think the same way. OJ was drawn out. He wasn't around us no more. He was the juice. He wasn't OJ. He was OJ when he married this woman, his first wife. But he was drawn out. And Tina, if you haven't never seen that evolution and that transformation, you won't understand it. I'm just trying to give it to you. Like a TI is. It's a public service announcement, y'all. OJ Simpson played at USC. Yes. Do you know John Robinson was his coach? You been to USC? He was drawn out. You go from USC, all white people around you, to Buffalo. Ain't no white people up there. You're in Hollywood. Tina, you date from where you around. You date who around you. In proximity, close proximity. He ruined the Knicks Rockets game final. He didn't ruin it for me. Had a friend in high school that referred to herself as OJ. She was in sports. Oh, that's interesting. I remember the Monday night game against the Dolphins. Oh my good, in the rainstorm. What, he had 200 on them, 212? I'm not black, I'm OJ. Yes, yeah, that what Jay-Z said. Hey, y'all. Jay-Z said that. Let's not talk about Jay-Z. Come on, Jay-Z. Look who you hang with. Chris, y'all be listening to these rappers, man. Y'all be listening to these rappers, but y'all ain't watching how they living and how they moving. What's up? Let's see. UPS bring me great things. UPS, okay. See, you got to. They bring you great things, but see, FedEx Express bring me great things. I'm just gonna tell you. He is associated with murder and trying to get his stuff back, which he probably was set up. Wrote a book. I didn't do it, but if I did, that's bad. Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. But I know he was influenced. You gotta understand, guys like that are easily influenced. If a bunch of white guys tell you to go up in somewhere and you're the only one with the gun to take your stuff back, let me tell you something, brother. My brother. You can't do that. Bad decisions. And I ain't taking it. I'm just, because we're all human. OJ said he didn't know his name. Yes, till he was in third grade. He moved his whole family out of the projects. Never forget. He sure did. Frank, I had that video. And on that video, he was interviewing. Guess who was interviewing him, Frank? Michael Jordan. I got the video somewhere. I just didn't I didn't put it up on the screen today. He was drawing out Tracy, I've seen it. Tracy, if I'm around rap all the time, I'm going to be influenced by rap. I'm going to mess with the rap girls because that's who around me. What's up, Jermaine Cooper? But Tina, I'm glad, Tina, I hope you got, Tina, I'm not telling you how to think about OJ. I'm just giving you another way to think because a lot of these athletes are drawn out. They're drawn out. It's set up. Why you think Shallow Sanders had the hardest transition going to Boulder, Colorado, being all around all these pretty ass black women at Jackson State, and then you go up there go up there to Colorado? Why you think he kept trying to find a way to get back to Jackson? Yo, some people just love to be around their people. That's why I don't be mad at them. They want to be around their people, Robert Miller. Out there in Wyoming, and people going out to Wyoming a lot. Because everybody that they hang around, they out there. He did, but him and Jim Brown, see, the comparison is the thief of joy. See, just talk about OJ. Don't talk about Jim Brown. Don't tell me about Jim Brown. I tell you one thing. Jim Brown was one of the first Negroes to go up to Trump Tower to mess with Trump. So let's not talk about Jim Brown's. Don't compare them, Tina. Please, please, please. Please don't compare Jim Brown. Just talk about him. If you want to call in, let me know. Let me know, and I'll put the number up there. Jim Brown, did he not have the same platform? Jim Brown was beating women and throwing them off throwing them off balconies. Tina, you better, Tina, there's Robert Hatter now. Jim Brown? You better go look up Jim Brown's history. You better go, yo, don't. That's why I said comparison is the thief of joy. Hold up, let me give you this number. Hold up. Y'all pause. This just for Tina. Hold up. Let me give y'all something to look at before I go. Hold on. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all something to look at. Let me see what I want. We'll go here. We'll go here. Then I'm gonna set it up.
I love my job. I love the players. I love the practice. I love the games. I love my job. I'm really questioning our profession right now. That would be the best way I could put it. You know, I think we let some things go, whether it be the NCAA, whether it be the people talking about it. Everybody seems to be taking sides. I mean, you got to understand, for me, I'm pretty straightforward, as you know, like you are. That's why I've always enjoyed you. But, you know, I've always hoped players can make more money, and we should have done more for them in some ways. I'm not big on the transfer portal, and I'm not big on. There's not a sport in America that has no salary cap, no without contracts. I mean, we technically, everybody says, well, you have a 1-year deal. Technically, it's a 1-day deal. I mean, every day somebody can leave. Every day something can change, and you know, so it's that part of it is concerning, and I always, this is what I say, Jim. What seems good for a certain percentage of people.
I'm back already, Tina. 832-637-7053. 832-637-7052. Now I got to look at it and make sure it's calm. I don't know how to turn all that ringers and all that stuff on. Think I don't. I ain't gonna tell you, I don't lie. Waiting on you. Call me and come telling me about you comparing OJ to Jim Brown and talking about Jim Brown had the same platform. Jim Brown. Oh, hold on, Tina. 832-637-7053. 53. I'm sorry, 53. Please get your checkups, testing, and screening. There you go, Chuck. I should have put it up on the screen. He was acquitted for murder and the U.S. went crazy. Come on, Tina, where you at? Oh, there you go. There she go. Let me see. Hold on. Tina, can you hear me? Hello? Hold on. I think that's it. Tina, you there?
Hatter.
Yeah.
What's going on, Hatter?
Tell me how you compare. Let me go back. Let me read it right.
Okay.
You said hold on, because I want to, I like to get stuff right. Can y'all hear, Miss Tina? You say I'm hearing you. I understand the dynamic you're explaining, but let's pose the question. Jim Brown, did he not have the same platform? Yes.
Stop right there. Just stop right there.
Okay.
I am just bringing Jim Brown because that's the only name I can think of right now for back in that day.
Oh.
And the fact that, the people, let's say the white people, they loved him and put him on that same platform. Mm-hmm. Jim Brown ain't no better than OJ.
Okay, I got you.
We ain't going with what they did because I can't stand Jim Brown either.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the fact that OJ allowed himself to be caught up in all that.
Yes.
So, you see what I'm saying? And so it's like, just because that's where they put you, now you still can't forget who you are and whose you are.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason why.
I got you. Hold up now. And I understand that. And guess what? You're absolutely right. That's why I said, I mentioned how I tried to tell my son, don't let your talent, because your talent, if you wasn't talented, Cornell wouldn't have got you. It's a lot of people in New York, guards, 1-point guards could have played at Cornell. They came down here and got you. Don't you go. You better go up there and get what you can get out of them. Because they're going to get whatever you can out of it. But guess what? We think about this, and somebody brought it up. And Michael Jordan was interviewing OJ. OJ said he didn't even know his middle name until the 3rd grade. The teacher kept saying Orenthal, and he didn't even answer.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm sitting here saying, see, Tina, everybody ain't bright as you. Everybody don't have fortitude. See, we're expecting people to be like us. And like, if you go back and look at the show yesterday, there's several parents was calling and texting me, talking, Robert, could you please address this J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar thing? And I don't listen to rap.
Right.
So guess what I had to do? I had to go listen to what the boys said, and I didn't like. They just talking. But what I saw was J. Cole came back and apologized and said, "Man, this really ain't me. This ain't me." Mm-hmm. In other words, and what I thought about and what I was trying to get to the young people, you got to understand the spoken word is one of the most valuable tools we have. You can speak wars into existence. You can speak a divorce. You can speak anything you speak out of your mouth. That's one of the most powerful mediums we have as humans. And the next powerful medium is music. Because music, if you've ever been to Africa and ever been to the jungle, music soothes the savage beast. It's so powerful. The right music will tell the elephants where to go. You follow? So it's that powerful. So what I'm saying is you using music and your spoken word to tear another man down. The most important gift you have, your musical, what I call it, lyrical mastery. Mm-hmm. I can't talk like them. I can't. The Eminem and the Jay-Z. I can't do that. But these dudes are brilliant. And you brilliant talking about each other. So OJ, he was drawn out. It was too late.
But you think, but Hatter, go back to what you just said. He was married to a black woman.
Yes.
Had a black child, so he knew. You know what I'm saying? It's just he allowed himself. But the bottom line is, when you said it, weak-minded, and that's the part that I think a lot of us may forget. Everybody ain't gonna think the way I think or the way you think, but if a weak-minded person is put in the same predicament or situation, circumstances as a strong-minded person, they always gonna fall. They always gonna falter. They always gonna fail. And I think, like you said, that was the thing with OJ. He was just weak-minded. He wanted to be loved and appreciated and adored so much by the white folks that he just allowed himself to be caught up and taken up.
Baby, he liked black folk. He wanted to be adored by everybody. OJ, you got to understand. OJ had the biggest ego. Oh, he liked to be loved. He was, I can't say the word because I don't want to say it, but he was bigger than life.
Yeah, he was.
He was on TV when none of nobody looked like us was on no commercials.
That's true. Yeah.
So, but everybody can't think about it. Tina, if you don't have a plan for your life, guess what? Somebody else gonna have a plan for your ass. And maybe he didn't have a plan. He didn't know his name. See, y'all keep overglossing that. He didn't know who his middle name was until the 3rd grade.
But I can't.
No. Somebody wasn't teaching this boy from the beginning. That's your formative years, Tina.
But the same thing happened to my mama, though, Hatter. She didn't know. They called her Joanne around the house. She grew up in a cafe.
Well, that's good. But your mama survived it.
Yeah.
OJ, see, we keep trying to make everybody like us.
Exactly.
We can't, Tina. We can't. I'm just telling you.
You're right.
We got to have compassion because everybody wasn't raised the way we were.
You're right.
When that woman told me, I used to wonder why. Hey, man, don't you go? Mama said, I catch you playing the dozens, I'm beating your ass.
Yeah.
Words are too important.
Yeah, words are powerful.
Sir, for you to talk about somebody. Tina, that's why on this show.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, because people want me to be messy on this show. You need to talk about him. No, I ain't mentioning no name to talk about nobody. Because my mama told me a long time ago, you use your words for good.
Yeah.
I catch you playing the dozens and talking about somebody's mama, I'm beating yo behind. I never forget it. So I never get in there, man. You ain't gonna ever hear me in a group of guys talking about no other guy.
Right.
I know other one. I got too much stuff to do. Now these new, we got grown ass men on group chat talking about people on group chats around here. And then they'll see you in person. What's up, man? What's up, dog?
Exactly. Just two faces. Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing. I am so good. You made my day.
Thank you for taking my call, Adam.
That's all right. You made my day. You made my day though, because you provoked thought. Everybody else was just listening. You say, whoa. And hold up. I challenged your comment and you came back and said, whoa. Call me, because I can't write it down fast enough.
Ain't no telling what would have came across that screen.
That's how we supposed to be. Yeah, hey, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all see that? She had an opinion. We agreed to agree. We didn't agree to disagree, because if I agree to disagree, that means I'm finna argue some more. Her and I agreed to agree. I gave y'all yesterday. I gave somebody put a comment. Well, you can agree to disagree. I said, try this word. I changed it. And y'all can Google it. I mean, y'all can what you call it? Y'all can tweet it if you want. I got a new one. Let's agree to agree. And guess what? Then we trying to get to the truth.
Exactly.
Now we ain't trying to. It's my word against her. I'm trying to go back up. We're agreeing to agree. But thank you so much, Tina Jackson. Wait a minute, your show. Did you have your show last night?
I did.
I missed it last night, man.
That's all right.
Tell everybody about your show right quick.
Oh, everybody, y'all make sure you check me out Wednesday nights. It's on Facebook now, live on Facebook. Tina D. Jackson, LL Sports 2 with TJ. We're just a sports show for everyone, but we just cater to the novice female sports fans because we're trying to help educate the ladies on the fundamentals of baseball, basketball, and football. Y'all catch me Wednesday nights.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear how good she said that? Did y'all hear how good she said that? I'll talk to you later. Let me get back to the show.
Right.
All right. Did y'all? She got a sports talk show on Wednesday night, ladies. She catered to the women. Did y'all hear that? Oh, I love it. 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 Yo, see, just maybe I just grew. I'm just glad I grew up the way I did. Kevin Jones. I used to get in trouble at school. Kevin Jones, do you know what I told the principal? Everybody, hey man, y'all with me right now, man. Please don't call her. Please don't call my mama, man. I promise you, I ain't gonna. Don't call, cause she done came up to the school and jacked me in the lunchroom. She said, you embarrassing me and my name in this lunchroom? I'm whooping your ass in this lunchroom. I bet you I didn't do that no more. I was bad. Yeah, talking stuff, I was bad. But that woman, I mean, that's why I am so empathetic with people, because of the things that woman taught me. Now y'all understand. When you're talking negative about James Harden, you're really talking about you. When you're talking negative about these guys, we can talk about the game, but when you start talking about them as people, because you don't know them. You never had dinner with them. You don't know the things that they do away from the court. Okay, I don't like the way he plays. Sure. I don't like the way his ass plays sometimes. But I'm not finna damage the man. Any man. Y'all notice the young man and the football player from Kansas City, Chiefs? I saw him flying down the street and could have killed some people. He driving his Lamborghini, the other dude driving the Corvette racing. Could have killed some. Y'all notice I ain't talking about that? Because mainstream media would pick that up and talk about that. That's why I didn't talk about it, because I don't have the right words. When those mamas called me the other day, Herb, you got to realize, I don't listen to rap. I don't know what until the other day, I don't know what a J. Cole record sound. Now he knows my son. They're neighbors. But I don't know J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. I can't tell you the cadence until the other night. And then I heard the kid come on there and apologize. And I sit there and say, but I just try to speak life into things, because I know people are dark on the inside. Y'all got to realize these letters. I get another letter yesterday. Boy, I done got some more letters too. I didn't see that email. Listening to your show, and you're talking about Steph Curry taking time off to work on his jump shot, gives me confirmation. My wife and I decided to do that with our kid so he can focus on his weaknesses. Also, life is going on at my house, Mr. Hatter. The storm almost got the best of me. But God's grace is carrying me through. When you said it more to life than basketball, and we have the power of it because we are the parents, help me to stick to my decisions. That's why I don't play them games with y'all. If you don't like the show, just tune off. I can't play games with y'all because we saving lives on this show. and your ass on here trying to be messy and troll the show, I'm going to call your ass out and I'm going to push that ban button on you. Because I'm sitting here listening to this man. Not only is your show educational, but it's therapeutic for me. Thank you. See, y'all want me to come on here and talk about some ignorant ass mess. Talk about somebody that did this and did this and bring Cat Williams on here and bring that. No. This is more important than Cat Williams' $1 million turning down ass. We got to get more serious about and be grateful and understand that we have a platform like this. It's serious. But they oppose it. What's Rashee Rice or whatever flying down the street in his Lamborghini but they don't post this stuff here like this too much. Let me find something. They don't post. I don't see this on mainstream media.
If we were shooting each other up and being on the streets, we'd be on the news. They don't want to put this on the news.
Not at all.
They don't want to show all these entrepreneurs in here changing their lives, changing their family lives. This ain't media. The media never going to show this, y'all. They're not going to show, oh, well, I might have didn't make it in high school. I might didn't make it in college, but now I'm focused. Because think about it, we've been working for them. If we were shooting.
I'm going to keep giving it to you. I told you a long time ago. They call me the butcher. I'm going to give it to you raw. You season it yourself. How many of y'all saw this?
Property management.
Project manager.
Physical therapist.
Emergency medicine resident physician.
Internal medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician. Emergency medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician.
Dermatologist.
Lawyer.
OBGYN resident physician.
Lawyer.
Flight attendant. I'm a city girl live from Miami.
I'm Dee Bride, and I'm a plastic surgeon resident physician.
I'm going to play it again.
Property management.
This at a wedding.
Project manager.
Physical therapist.
Emergency medicine resident physician.
Internal medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician. Emergency medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician.
Dermatologist.
I love it.
Lawyer.
OBGYN resident physician.
Lawyer.
Flight attendant. I'm a city girl live from Miami.
I'm Dee Bride, and I'm a plastic surgeon resident physician.
Is Trey Phillips or Chuck McGowan on the feed? Y'all let me know, because I got that question for y'all. Did y'all see that right there? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Oh, he said, "Play it again." You ain't got to stop me playing that again.
Property management.
Project manager.
Physical therapist.
Emergency medicine resident physician.
Internal medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician. Emergency medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician.
Dermatologist.
Lawyer.
OBGYN resident physician.
Lawyer.
Flight attendant. I'm a city girl live from Miami.
I'm Dee Bride, and I'm a plastic surgeon resident physician.
Beautiful. Black. OJ. Or any of you other ones. You NBA players. Your ass need to be at that wedding. But now, she ain't no Instagram model. She ain't finna fly where your ass at every time you're back in town. You got to work for that kind of woman right there, player. Y'all understand what I'm talking? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? That's the kind of wedding you need to be at. Instead of being in the strip club and on IG. What's the boy name? What's my kid name? Zion Williamson, PJ, Jalen Green. But you got to put in some work now. They don't have all that time to just wait on. See what your ass doing. Because they making moves themselves. But them the kind of women gonna take care of you. They're doctors. They're lawyers. That next girl gonna go to the next bidder who want to have a baby by her. Yes, they do that. She done it before. James Harden. Oh, James Harden like black women. You can go on about it. Yeah, you can go on with that. He like black women though. Yeah. He like black women. He ain't OJ. But you right. He need to be at that wedding. They got their clothes on though. See, our focus is off. A Trey, and the reason I said this, somebody in women's basketball said the internet is going to break within the next 24 hours or so. Something going to happen in women's basketball. I didn't say. I've dated a white woman before, Mindy, but I love black women. Just because you date a white woman don't mean you don't like black women. It's just, it was her turn that time. Let me, in case you didn't know, Mindy, just in case you didn't know, just in case. Because a woman is a woman. You say, ain't nothing wrong with me, either flavor. How I know you hear me over here screaming. Yes, I am. No Chinese yet. Oh, I don't know her nationality. She could have been. I don't know. I know it was Asian. So it was Asian. I'm not just keeping it real, Mindy. See, sometimes y'all be, I'm a real man. It's flesh and blood over here now. See, y'all got to realize. I'm going to give you, because my partner didn't realize last night. Y'all got to realize. I had a 90210 address. I hope Keys is still on here, Michael Smith on here. I was living in California with Robert Horry for years while he was with the Lakers because we represented him and his wife couldn't come as much because the daughter was real sick. So I was out there with the Ferraris, the all the kind of cars and the Escalades, everything. We just living in Beverly Hills. You can down there walk to Rodeo Drive. So during that time, I was a lot younger. I had access to all kind of women, and I lived in LA. Y'all, my boy was a star with the Lakers. I had access to the Forum Club. How many people on here that ever been to the Forum Club? Hold on, there he is. Keith Smith has been to that same, he had that same 90210 address. So we had access to all kind of people. Keys has been to the Forum Club. Y'all got to understand, if you don't want to, go Google the Forum Club. So yes, Mindy, yes. I've met all kind of women from all over the world. Yes, but that don't mean that if I was at that wedding right there, and I was a youngster, one of them had, we'd have been sitting over there talking. We'd have made a deal with each other. One of them women right there. Whew. He ain't mad at you. He said, I've been there. Chocolate is great and sweet, and vanilla is too. See, I can't play it. I can't play it, but Adam Clayton Powell said, my brothers, we got every kind of woman in our race, from choco to chocolate. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Mindy, somebody in the master's house was messing with your ancestors. Look how beautiful of skin that you have, Mindy Collins. See, you didn't have somebody in your ancestors, and mine too, they messed around and been to the master's house. This is fun. Like Brandon said, he heard about the Farm Club. Nick them was out there, yeah. One of them had. But somebody said the internet is gonna break in 24 hours, y'all, about a woman, a woman something in women's basketball. Do y'all know? See that, man? What are you talking about? I just said somebody in the master's house has messed with somebody, your ancestor. I just said that. I know you're mixed. You mixed with something, but mixture is a good thing. I love this. How did we get here? Oh, I know. Okay. But they saying something gonna happen. But I saw something, y'all, and I want to share with y'all. And I find this hard to believe. But I told y'all need to share these shows, man. Ain't no telling what we might talk about. Tina, I saw this, Tina. Tina, I want you to bring this up on your show next week. If y'all talk about this.
Guys our age not having social media, Coach Hurley said you only play basketball, no social media outside of that. What's it like, I guess, not having that and just focusing on basketball? And what advice do you have for people that maybe have a hard time getting rid of social media and focusing on basketball?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only world I know because I've never had it. So, it's not too hard for me.
Does that come from your parents, or where does that just never had it, no interest?
I've never had it, no interest. I think if it's something that important, it'll find me. And, you'd be surprised that it truly does. People are usually talking about it, and I never miss it. But, I think people care about other people's opinion too much nowadays. And, if I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. So, I love basketball, and I'm not too interested in the social media world.
Is there anything you like outside of basketball? Anything to take your mind off of basketball, or is it always basketball 24/7?
Golf, cards,
nice.
Something competitive. That's kind of how I roll, but yeah.
You got to come back to Arizona. A lot of good golf courses.
I know.
Yeah.
After we got to get a win tomorrow night, and I'll be back for sure.
Guys our age.
Did y'all see that? Anybody kind of comment on me? Ain't nowhere in the world one of y'all kids. Hey, Alpha, are you in class with the kids? Ask any one of them, are they not on social media? Do anybody know a young man that's not on social media? This Cam Spencer, this is a guy, the national champion who transferred into UConn and won the national championship. This is the point guard, Mark Edwards. Do anybody else know a young man or a young woman that's not on social media like this dude? I'm going to start asking. So that means his NIL deal is probably a little different because he don't share on social media. Y'all see, I'm always thinking about business. What do you think about that, Bob? Mindy, guess who I saw yesterday? Take one guess who I saw yesterday, Mindy. Take one guess. I had the unique pleasure. By happenstance, I go. That's a close-knit family right there, man. That's got to be. I saw Mindy's son yesterday. I ain't going to tell y'all where I saw him because it was in a great place, but he might not want y'all to know where he worked at. And but I got a chance to see him, and it was just hey, let me tell y'all something. I love seeing young men like that. I love seeing young men like him. So gracious, so humble, so bright, so smart. That's going to be one. Y'all remember that name. Cameron Collins. Y'all remember that name. When you get close to 30, remember, y'all come back and tell me we're around. Everybody in Alphayo's class have social media. And ain't nothing wrong with it. I tell people, if you know how to handle it, I'm all right. But y'all know my girl is behind me, and I can't go another day. Tina, I'm glad you're here, Tina, because I want you to talk about this. I need to send that to Ms. Thinking about Dawn Staley, man. Y'all got to understand, I've been thinking about her every day. Okay? Thinking about her every day. The work she has done. Y'all hear me? The work she has done to center the interests of her students. Notice I didn't say players. The misuse of social media is dangerous. Mark, I want to just help you. I'm going to put another word in there with you. The misuse of anything. If you drink too much damn water, it'll hurt you. It can choke you. But water's a great thing. Social media, I think, is a great thing. But the misuse of it, the abuse of anything, abnormal use of anything is abuse. But let me talk to you. Let me talk to you about Dawn Staley. I was just thinking about it, and the work she has done to center the interests of her student athletes. And people are not talking about the avenues that she do when she's not coaching. Excuse me, her students. Everybody else call them athletes, her students. Because if you're a coach, you're teaching. Mark Edwards, you teach. Sterling Creek, I think you've been a coach, you're teaching. If you ain't, that's why you probably ain't a good coach. Trey Phillips is a teacher. DeMar Hall, he said, my children are not what? DeMar Hall, let me put that up there. I didn't see that, baby. He said, my children are not on social media. Well, hold up. You tell him Uncle Robert said. I'm trying to see. Chuck McGowan, you're teaching. If you're a coach out there, Brandon, you didn't coach, you're teaching. You're teaching. I'm thinking about her. Off the court, she has used her power to make people better. Ray Moore, teacher. Dawn Staley, y'all, this lady right here. If y'all noticed all this week, I've been had her and Kamala, her and one of her players. You know where she is right now? Over in Wembley, England, at the champions at the soccer game, her and Asia. She living her life. She had to take a break. I won a national championship. I'm going to England. That's how we're supposed to be able to roll. Listen. Off the court, she used her power. All you people with power. Favre got power. Edwards got power. Ray Moore, use your power to make people better. Ray Moore, you taught 32 years in the Memphis public school system. That's power. Now you got to figure out how to use that power to make people better. She presents, Dawn Staley, a real constraint to what we have seen from black coaches in other arenas, and I'm not going to get to it on this show, but we have seen opportunities where black coaches, regardless of where they're at, had the ability to make significant seismic changes and impact outside of what they're doing on the field, on the court. Because you got power. Some choose to do it, some choose to not. But we got to shout this woman out. I ain't finna talk negative about the dudes who don't. If you don't know them, then I ain't gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna highlight the one that does. Dawn Staley, I think, is someone who is a real example of possibility of what can happen when we stay connected to our purpose. But we got to just make sure our purpose is tied to the betterment of our people, for who we have influence over. I had to shout her out, man. I'm sitting there thinking about her. This the same thing Vivian Stringer did. What's she supposed to? Hey, mastermind, this ain't abnormal. TSU gave, when we went in the SWAC, me and Chatterbox get a ring. The support team, everybody get a ring. That's not nothing. What she did was call them guys up on the stage with her the other day. That's what she did. She called them kids up, them boys up on the stage. Them boys made them better. She called them the highlighters because they all had the light colored shirts on. But what I'm thinking about, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got to follow me on this one now. Because I know all of us just think about ourselves all the time, right? And not passing down to the next person. Who is the next Mindy Collins? Who is the next mastermind? Who is the next Ray Moore? Who is the next Chuck McDowell? I got about 10 of them going to be the next Robert Half. Sometimes it's hard for me to get to them all the time, but I make time for them. Who gonna be the next Sterling Creeks? Who gonna be the next Mark Edwards? Who gonna be the next Alfio Beasley? Who gonna be the next Trey Phillips and Chuck McGowan? When y'all go, who are coming behind y'all? Y'all better pay attention to that, Chuck. Instead of just, I'm worried about your team and worried about your organization and worried about your time. Who's sitting at your feet listening to you? Like Dawn Staley did with Vivian Stringer. Cheney State couldn't afford to send their band when they went to the Final Four. When they played against Louisiana Tech in the final and Vivian Stringer was the coach. Guess what? I think it was in Virginia, the finals. Pennsylvania, somewhere up there. Norfolk State stood up. Behold the green and gold. Norfolk State sent their band to represent Cheney. It's back then. Cheney needed a band because everybody else, all the Final Four teams had a band. That is what the collective looked like. I hope these young people getting this, because some of y'all just don't want to work with each other. But I hope our young people at Alfio's class are getting it. They sent their band. And that game became Cheney's band. This is what it looked like when people come together for a common cause. Ladies and gentlemen. Black people, we need to do that. Imagine, y'all, Don Chaney, Vivian Stringer, they're both in the Naismith Hall of Fame. And they start coaching at this little Chaney State, little black college, Philadelphia. Imagine that. At an HBCU where they turn the heat off between semesters. But she was still there cooking for the men's and the women's team on 2 hot plates that were in the concession stand in a gym that had damn near, they had to damn near break into practice. Those are the situations because they didn't care. People didn't care. Jesse Jackson said, if I had their budget, they could not compete. If I had the budget of one, they could not compete. If they had my budget, they could not compete. Don't think these other schools better. They got a bigger budget. Cal got a big budget. I sit there and look. I got to show you. Vivian Stringer, this lady right here. Dawn sat at her feet and learned from Dawn. Who are you teaching? Who are we teaching? What was I meant to go somewhere else? I sit there and watch something, y'all. Y'all know how I am. What time is it? The highest basketball coaches. Who is the number one in salary this year for college basketball coach? Can somebody name it to me without Googling? If you can't, if you got to Google it, you don't have to do it. You don't have to sound smart by Google. You ain't gonna get no points for it. But number one is Bill Self, 9.6 mil. Number two is John Calipari, 7 mil. 3, Izzo, 6 million. 4, Bruce Pearl, 5.7 million. 5, Rick Barnes, 5.7 million. 6, Scott Drew, 5.1 million. 7, Dan Hurley, 5 mil. 8, Brad Underwood, 4.7. 9, Kevin Sampson, 4.6. Number 10, Nate Oates, 4.5. Can y'all tell me what's wrong with that picture? Should I put it on the screen? Could I put it on the screen? Let me see, can I put it? Let me pick out, put it in the comments so y'all can see a visual. Can y'all see a physical? Facebook, hold up. I can put it, hold up, I can put it right here. Watch this. I'm listening. Somebody talk to me. See, y'all ass get quiet as a church house mouse. Y'all get quiet. Is Kevin Sampson, is he black? Thought he was Indian. Keith Avery. Y'all talk to me. wish I can put it. Yeah, I can put that on the screen. Yeah, put my own stuff on the screen. Yeah, so everybody can see. Why should Tang? What the hell Tang done to be on there? He ain't won shit. What are you talking about? Tang should be in there. Hell no. Well, he ain't won. What he done won? Consistently. I'm waiting on somebody to give me something. And they ain't give it to me. Matt, and I'm disappointed, Matt, because I got people on here been watching this show for a long time and they know how I am, and I just can't believe nobody have said it. Every last one of them dudes on here needed black players to make their fortune. Your black ass kids made all of these dudes rich. And their families, and their families, and their families rich. Your black bodies. I see ain't nobody saying that. That tells me where your mindset in. Because you always got something to say about every damn thing else. But ain't nobody coming in. I ain't trying to argue with you. I'm just putting the facts up there on the board. Matt, look at the facts and tell me every last one of them black players and every one of them make a fortune. You don't have to, this ain't about an argument. I'm giving you facts. This ain't my opinion. There's a fact. This is what these guys make. There's a fact. Every one of them had black players that helped them make their fortune. Those are facts. It's not the Robert Hatter's opinion. What's up, Maite? What's wrong with y'all? When I was choosing a college, the coach had to be black for my son. I didn't know no better when I was a boy. Yeah. And not the sister. Because all of them got a black ass assistant on there. Y'all hear? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? My son got sick. Real sick in the middle of the night. I called that black coach. He got out of the bed with his wife, him and his associate head coach, and took my baby to the hospital. I'm 1,700 miles away, 2 airplane rides away to get him my son. My pride and joy, my namesake. You think one of these people would get out of bed? 2 or 3 in the morning? Now, hold this. Some of these black coaches ain't worth 4 dead damn flies. Don't got all your kinfolk, all your skin folks ain't your kinfolks. Y'all got to hear me on that one. Some of these black ass coaches act just like these dudes. Like, ain't no difference. What are we doing? And I ain't mad at them guys. I listen. Go do your thing. I'm just talking about us. I ain't talking about them. Robert was talking about the coaches. Robert was talking about y'all, Bruce Pearl. Robert was talking about y'all. No, I wasn't. I'm talking about y'all. Y'all the one sending y'all black ass kids up to them. Have it hit y'all yet? Have it hit you yet? Chad Ochocinco. Man, the man just, he got to me. Because I know how he felt. And I'm telling you, all you HBCUs, I'm going to shout it from the rooftop. Don't try to compete with these people, talking about the facilities and all that. Because you got some, ain't now one of them damn schools right there got. You got some, Kansas ain't got, Calipari, he going from redneck to redneck. Redneck ass Kentucky to redneck ass Arkansas. And he going to need your black ass kids to make him richer. Nothing against Cal. It's you. I was just thinking about Chad Ochocinco. He went to see his daughter cross over at a probate at Prairie View and said that's the greatest experience he ever had in his entire life. The energy, the pageantry. Then I'll do a little deep dive on Mr. Cal Perry. From leaving Kentucky. Cal, I'm warming up to you. Now that I know one of the reasons you left. I'm warming up to you. You did some stuff to a friend of mine that I don't like. But I'm warming up to you. Y'all got to think about Kentucky right now. University of Kentucky. In the last 5 days, John Calipari out. Can't get Nate Oates said no. Danny Hurley said no. Jay Wright said no. Scott Drew said no. They all said they don't want to coach at Kentucky. Make of it what do you think? What have you heard, Mark Edwards? What? Kentucky? Is it that great a job? Before Cal got there, Gillespie was it wasn't nothing when Gillespie was there. Tubby won a championship though. I can't need somebody to talk to me. Shout a show, man. I need somebody to talk to me. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Shout a show again, everybody. Let me make you shout a show again. Because y'all ain't saying nothing. Mark Edwards. Why don't nobody want to go to Kentucky? Oh, man. I guess y'all typing. Because y'all ain't talking to me. I guess y'all talking. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Nobody? Think about it. Do anybody on here know about Kentucky basketball? Raise a hand. The mighty Kentucky. Why is nobody trying to take that job? Oh, okay. Mark Edwards, get Adolph Rupp. Why is nobody going down there to take that job? Walter Yates. Why? Thank you, Walter Yates, for coming on the show. Why? He said, That's easy. Why ain't nobody want to take that job? That's a blue blood, one of the biggest budgets in the country. Why nobody don't want to take it? Every expectation from fans, but the fan base in Memphis, Tennessee has got to be the craziest ass fans in the world. Disillusioned ass fan. Man, if you ain't no coach, that's the softest shit I ever heard in my life right there. They ain't thinking about that. The pressure of duplicating what Patino. Ain't nobody thinking about that bullshit. That's weak. That is mooted. I put it on the screen to tell everybody else, don't say no. That's some bullshit. No, that's not it. You got to come to me better than that. Too much expectations. It's expectations at Baylor. It's expectations everywhere you go in college basketball with this invention of this thing right here. Yeah, y'all see my baby. No. Got to be better than that. Cal built a reputation of one and done. And somebody it's bigger than that. When you get top recruiting class and get knocked out in the first round, it causes issues. But why wouldn't a coach want to go? I would take it. I would take it. Now we talking. Now Trey Phillips, I knew it's going to take somebody who's been around me a long time. Now, but what you talking about? What you mean? I'm going to bring it at you, Trey. And if you can't get it out, I'm going to give you a phone call and let you get it out like Tina. I can't believe all you guys are supposed to be basketball people. And y'all giving me these weak-ass answers. Unrealistic expectations at every single college in America. At Georgia State, it's unreal at Georgia State because what's the guy? Ron Carter won at Georgia State. It's unrealistic expectations in Atlanta, man, at Georgia State. It's unrealistic expectations at Georgia Tech for Damon Stoudemire. It's unreal. That's not it. That's not it. It's not it. That's not it. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not it. I would take that job in a heartbeat because I ain't scared. It's not it. Let me give y'all some. Because y'all ain't it's bigger than what my taste says bigger than what meets the eye. And Nate Oates, he's at Alabama. So he could have went from redneck to redneck. Dan Hurley. His wife said, we ain't coming from New York down to that redneck ass city. Jay Wright, man, I like my cushy job on. I'm not going. I don't like. I quit because I didn't want to pay nobody no damn NIL with his rotten ass. Scott Drew, shit, he got a good thing up there. Do y'all notice every one of the coaches they trying to talk to is white? Have y'all ever, ain't nobody put that on the damn screen. Now they're going trying to get, they're going to try to find, I think Sean Miller is next. They're going to try to go after him. All of them southern states got political issues. So it's bigger than that. But you're on the right track, though. I think Scott Drip would take because he would be his own man and not. I think Scott Drew would take because he would be his own man and not fall for the culture that has been established. All right, Herb, I got you, Herb, I already know I know. So, y'all got to understand. Calipari had been having problems down there with a certain booster. Big money grip. And he had a problem with the wife. What they say ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned. A mean ass, rich ass white woman. Redneck, Kentucky. Her name is Kelly Craft. Calipari got tired of her parading her players around because she was running for governor. Republican. She's a Trumper. She would have cleaned Trump's underwear with her mouth if he wanted to. He wanted her to. Remember I just said a minute ago, I'm warming up to Cal. Cal supported the Democratic guy instead of her. She wanted to parade Oscar Sheway around in her commercials. Cal said, hell no. She invited Oscar Sheway to the Kentucky Derby to be her guest so she can parade the big black Negro around all the Kentucky Derby white folks. Cal said, hell no. But Oscar Sheway still showed up with his friends from other colleges so they can hang out. She mad. Big mad. She was trying to run for governor. Right? Coach Cal did the right thing at the expense of alienating one of their huge donors. See, Oscar had the opportunity to go to the Derby with some of his friends. He'd rather go there. Cal turned down this old woman. And him and her husband flying around the country. See, they can track your plane to where you're going. They done flew everywhere. You know, the Jude, the traveling plane, they tracking the plane. People tracking the plane. It's on the East Coast right now, so I'm thinking they talking to Archie. What Archie Miller? I mean, what's his name? Not Archie Miller. Yeah, wait, Sean Miller. Because they say it's went toward the east, but they say he usually always go up the east anyway for business. A reliable source said Cal was banned from the Kraft's private plane because he refused to buoy up to Kelly Craft. And he lost her husband's NIL support. That's blood money. See, this is what's going on in these. I told y'all in SEC, Slave Economic Concern. I'm on my time to go to SEC. Good for Cal for having a compass, a moral compass. I told you I'm warming up to him. Cal put a hard stop to Kelly Craft abusing her relationships with the UK basketball player. The Twins went. The Twins went a long time ago to the Kentucky Derby, but that was before Kraft. But she was trying to use Oscar Sheway in her failed campaign as governor, and Cal didn't like that. He was protecting his player. And that burned the bridge. Cal didn't support her run for governor. She couldn't handle that. I give your program all of this money. It became personal with her and Cal. And then he lost. That Kraft family, man, the husband named Joe Kraft is the ultimate money insider. And Mitch Barnhart, I'm just, let me show you something. I saw something somewhere. On Cal's arrival to Arkansas, Cal praised much of what they call the Big Blue Nation, but cited one individual. He said he loved the governor of Kentucky, the one who beat her. That's what made me just say, oh, the dude who beat her, Beshear, I think. Mark Beshear, something like that. He beat her. Cal, when he got to Arkansas, my man said, yes, I repeat that again. Kelly Craft is such a Trumper, such a MAGA. She would have cleaned Trump's underwear with her mouth if he wanted her to. Yeah, I'm repeating it. Yes. And yes. Look, Google Cal. Google Kevin and Google it already. See, y'all, that's why I love this show. You know, Herb said, enlighten us, my brother. Herb know I had an angle because he kept seeing all of them answers that y'all didn't. That's why I want y'all to just start sticking deeper. Andy Beshear, yes, Andy Beshear. I said Mark, Andy Beshear. See, I got the Beshear name right. I'm sorry, Andy. But he beat this clown. The MAGAs was mad. So she been mad at Cal. Y'all know how mad them folks get. You don't know how mad they get? Hold on. I got something for you. Let me see. Where's the thing? No, I got some. I'm trying. You know can't see like I used to. Oh. They like this dude here. She love this dude right here. This dude here. In case y'all ain't heard it, this is the kind of dude she like.
Les, would you rather have the black president or the white president who got $1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now. Les, would you rather have the black president or the white president who got $1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now.
Man, they just let this dude say anything. That's who she loved. These people right here.
We are here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Biggest thing is the immigrants.
The border.
The illegals.
It does have kind of a salsa flair to it, a fiesta.
When they stole the election in 2020.
Facts.
This is my hat right here. It tells it all.
I took an antibiotic 4 years ago, and it destroyed a lot of my health.
Could I give you my short list for VP? I'd like Don Jr., Tucker, and possibly General Flynn.
That's a heck of a list.
Biden's senile to have bisexual people advertising to get into service now.
But the Matador is coming. Trump is the Matador.
The Democratic Party should all be charged with treason, along with the President of the United States, and they ought to be hung by a rope as hard as they can hang them.
This is America, for God's sakes.
This how these people thinking for real, man. While y'all sitting up here arguing on here and commenting on here, this how them people thinking. Go, I'm telling you, y'all, this what's going on, man. Man. But I put them coaches up there a minute ago, y'all. And I noticed y'all ass ain't said nothing. Now y'all comment now, but y'all didn't comment about y'all sending them black ass players and them coaches and making them coaching red. I'm watching the comments now. Y'all talking about it now. Who ain't been on the show with me, man? Hold on. Y'all killing me, man. That is Moody. Talking about the Tyson family can do the same thing as well. Yes. Yes. Yes, they can. But that is Moody. I see you did not say nothing about when I put them coaches' names up there. I didn't see Walter Yates say nothing. Maybe he trying to get a job. I don't know. But I put them, I'm trying to find what I'm trying to find. I put them college coaches' name up there. And ain't nobody said nothing. Let me find it again and put it up there again. Let me put it back up there again. I'm going to put it back up there because y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all ain't said a word. I sit there and said, what's wrong with this picture? I sit there and said, it's the top 10 highest paid coaches. Ain't now one of them black. Every last one of them has used black players to seek their fortune to help their families. I told you. That ain't what the question about nobody being underpaid. Comment on what I'm asking you to comment on. See, comment on how all of these dudes here are the highest paid off of black bodies. Explain that to me instead of telling me about who underpaid. The hell of somebody making $4.6 million underpaid. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Ain't nobody commenting on that. About how many players you to send Bill Self? How many players you to send Calipari? How many players you to send Izzo? How many black ass players you to send Bruce Pearl? How many, without TJ Ford and them and Kevin Durant and them, Rick Barnes' ass wouldn't be on the map. Scott Drew, without all them black ass players, he wouldn't be on the map. Dan Hurley, without them black, he ain't black. How many Native Americans on the damn team? Brad Underwood. Nate Oates. Are y'all hearing me? Quit listening to yourself and listen to what I'm saying, because you ain't commenting on what I'm talking about. Somebody texted me, everybody have principles, Robert Hatter, until it affects their children and their money. See what I did? I put reason I'm talking about this right now, because I had a choice to send my son to wherever he wanted to go. Columbia, the black coach, assistant coach was called. Princeton, the white coach was called. U of H, Allen Brooks was called. Memphis, Josh Pastner was the head coach. They had Damon Stoudemire called. But I was so polite. Northeastern had the black coach called. I looked at all of them. Cornell had the black head coach and the black associate head coach. I go up there on an unofficial. Me and Robert took the sightseeing. We went to New York, went to the Knicks game, hung out. Then we drove up there. We had a choice. Because wherever he went, they were going to get all they can out of him. So we went to where we can get the most we can out of them. But he got to go to Alabama. How the hell he got to go to Alabama? Them same people said, your black ass can play, but can't nobody black be hired as a teacher. That DEA, we don't want the DEA. They call it the DEI. I'm sorry, DEI. They don't want that no more. DEI, that's their new word for black. That's their new word, the N word for them. DEI is the new one. Brad Underwood, Dan Hurley, Scott Jew. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not telling y'all, I'm just putting it out there so y'all can understand. I look at Bob Myers. I look at Rob Pelinka. They wasn't good agents. So just regular run-of-the-mill little white boys who work for companies. Represent black athletes and put them in a position where one of them ran Golden State, one of the most storied franchises in the world, and the other one run the Lakers. They weren't even good at what they were doing because they had the black bodies. Their families, their next 2-3 generations gonna eat well. Ain't y'all tired of people just using your black bodies? Key just said, I went to Bama. I wouldn't dare send my daughter there. It just killed me. Y'all ass get quiet. I'm not talking about the coaches. Well, you can't say that about Bill Self. Bill Self, get your money, baby. John Calipari, get your money, baby. Tom Izzo, get your money, baby. Bruce Pearl, get your money, baby. Coach Capson, get your money, baby. Nate Oates, get your money, baby. Brad Underwood, get your money, baby. Dan Hurley, get your money. I'm not talking about not getting your money. I'm talking about y'all look at the screen. Your kids' black bodies help them be who them riches right there. And you're not benefiting from none of that. No, I am not going off on nobody. That's why I don't even answer your damn comments. I'm giving your black ass the truth, Paul Miranda. This is the truth. I'm not going off on nobody. I'm saying why. See, look, I'm going off on them. I'm not going off on them coaches. I'm not going off Rob Pelinka. That's maybe the way you take it because you got a warped sense of thinking. I'm telling why don't your black ass have the wherewithal to say, look, man, I done made you calm off. You calm down. You tell me what to do on my damn show. You didn't have no comment when I put them damn coaches up there. But now you want to talk about this. I ain't going after them. I'm going after the black families. What is wrong with us that we got to sit up here and keep helping them get rich? I'm glad you sent your daughter to school to have the alumni. I didn't send my son. Me and my son didn't choose Cornell because they had the best alumni network. Because I told him, go make your own freaking network. All the people talking about getting in the room. You don't have to get in the room. Make your own room. Have people want to come to be with you, be around you. You go be all you can be, young students, young entrepreneur, and have people want to come and be around you. Never so. I'm glad you said. I'm glad you told me. Barnes, I ain't never said, man, go up there and rub shoulders. Man, go up there and rub. No, you go up there and get everything you can from them people back there and bring it back to your community. That's what I told them. You go get them principles, the things that they're doing, and you bring it back and see what you can do to help your community and help your people. That's what I told. Not go up there and rub shoulders with the. No, you make your own way. If one of them want to be cool with you and y'all meet up and that happens, it just happened. Come on, learning this alumni work. They gonna hire who they want to hire, and your black ass is not gonna be the one. You don't. I told him you don't go to West Point to be a crossing guard. You don't go to Cornell and Howard and Harvard to become somebody's worker. You go there to become a captain of industry. See, if you sending your young fella to a PWI, make sure he come out of there with some instead of them using his black body and making this dude rich. That's all I'm saying. So when you don't come on my show, come in talking about I'm at somebody. No, I'm at our people. I'm talking to our people. Kevin Lewis said, my nephew just cashed in from LSU and he doesn't even graduate high school until next month. How can you even a playing field for HBCU that don't have the same? How long you been on the show today? Kevin Lewis. Kevin Lewis. You can't compete with them for resources. They had a head start from your black ass bodies who built the damn LSU. You can't catch that up. But the experience you get at HBCU, they ass can't match. Chad Ochocinco the other day, who's been around the world, he went to his daughter's probate went to his daughter's thing at probate at Prairie View. He said he's never experienced. He said he's even been to FAMU for events, because he's an ambassador for football games and stuff like that. But he never seen this culture. How every one of the Divine Nine was cheering for each other who they ain't even associated with. He said, he was crying on TV last night. On his show the other night. Let me tell you something. HBCUs can't compete with giving your nephew cashing out. That's what your nephew. I hope he do something to help him and his family and his generation with that money he cashed out on. But the experience go last. I hope that money lasts a long time, because that experience is gonna last a lifetime. I wish I had a been. That's why I spend so much time at TSU. I'm up there at the fueling station in the daytime. I don't teach no class. I'm up there just trying to. I never experienced nothing like that, Kevin Lewis. So my question, your nephew just cashed in for LSU? Good. Hey, nothing worse than a bought Negro. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he was taught to do. Cash in, cash in. But if you wanted to go to, think about it. Shiloh Sanders cashed in. But he couldn't wait to get on a plane to come back and graduate from Jackson State. If you hear Shedeur, who's going to be the top quarterback in the draft, all he talk about is his experience at Jackson State. He can't duplicate that at Colorado, at LSU, unless you take your ass down the street over to Southern. So your son, I'm glad you brought that up. Damn, you got me in the overtime. I didn't want to be in the overtime. But it's a great question. They can't. If you want some money, HBCUs ain't got it. Because y'all black ass don't give. These universities were built on the back of black people, man. They done had a 200-year head start. How the hell can you compete with that? And I ain't mad at you. My son went to PWI. But my daughter went to the HBCU. Let me get a drink on that one. Because I knew the experience he needed, and I knew the experience she needed. But when my son went up there to PWI, he had two black men up there to look out for him. The associate head coach and the head coach. Your school ain't, if one more of y'all sit up here and talk about your school, did they have books? What resources you want? Tell me what resources you want. All you trying to do is get in there and learn something and have an experience. What resources you keep talking about? But the grind was tough. It's supposed to be tough. The grind was tough. Yes, it was tough. Life is tough. But that experience, evidently you didn't get the experience. Because you keep trying to tell the grind was tough. Grind. It's all right to grind. But the HBCU had a grown, rich, powerful football player who went to a PWI crying because of the love they showed his daughter and what she's learning, becoming an AKA. And this man sitting up there, and Shannon Sharp sharing with him, because that experience didn't do well for him at HBCU. Sometimes I keep telling y'all, all your skin folk ain't your kinfolk. But I'm just trying to get to you, Kevin Lewis, because my spirit's saying you just ain't getting it. Because of your words. Maybe if I talk to you, it's different. But your words are just, I don't like your words. I just told y'all the story. I'm going to tell this one more time. I heard a couple of guys on our staff, on our last trip, these young guys, they're part of the support team for TSU. And I heard them talking kind of negative about the school. And then, I get there and talking, and we get there talking, and we just talking. And, I'm telling them about some of my experiences. And one of them said to me, well, why are you here calling the games for them with your credentials? I said, first of all, TSU is one of the greatest institutions in the freaking world. Some of the most powerful and smart people have came out of this school. Well, a lot of people don't even graduate from there. Who told you that? Now he go to the school. He didn't realize, and he said, why? I said, what? I said, it's a privilege for me to be around young black men like y'all. I went to PWI. See, and this kid was a second generation HBCU. And evidently, the first generation didn't do like Vivian Stringer, put in Don Staley. We got to watch what we say to our young people. I don't care about no living conditions. I don't care about no living conditions. Some of them people, the living conditions at college was better than at home. It comes down to your living conditions. So let me. What are you talking about? So you should enjoy when you're in your mansion now. You're going to appreciate your mansion now. Because what? I had to grind. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. But let me tell the story to these two young men. They sitting there listening. So I took them through my life and gave them a chronology, just showing you was. He said, well, why are you here? I said, because I want to be here. Because they were watching my show and said, we want to have this guy on our broadcast. That's how it happened. I didn't go there. And guess what? I said yes. I think it's an honor. I didn't get a chance. In my life, something I ain't ever did in my lifetime, young man. I get a chance to go to Howard. I get a chance to go to Bethune-Cookman. I get a chance to go to Grambling. I wasn't going to these schools. I go to Alcorn State. I wasn't going to these schools. I go to FAMU. I ain't never been to some of them schools. So don't down this university. You get what you want to out of this, and don't worry about nobody else flunking out. You make sure it's there for you. Some of the most brilliant minds that came out of TSU. But he didn't know because ain't no grown-ass person set him down. So guess what happened? After all of that, thank you, Mr. Hatter. So just so happened, I'm going to show you how God works, Kevin Lewis. I don't know how he living. He might not be living good over there too, but go through the grind. Y'all don't want these. I had to go through the grind. So what? That's the great part of it. You're grinding at these PWIs because they... Boy, you're killing me. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you how God works. And I'm going to end with this one. We go to the airport to get back on our flight, to come back to Houston. Because we flew one airline there, and we flew another airline back. This time, those two guys happen to be on my reservation with me. I guess, how they do separate reservations. All of us were on the same reservation. We was on a different confirmation than other guys. But God put the two dudes that I was talking to, they were on my reservation with me. So when I checked in and checked myself in, I checked them in with me. Do you know what that meant for them young men? They had the privileges that was given to me. So those two young men got to sit in first class for the first time ever in their entire life. The people around you sometime, so they benefited from being around me. So if I don't go and call the games at that school, just maybe those kids won't be. I don't know how long it'll take for them to be in first class. Some of y'all ain't never been in first class. These kids in college, they said they both just struggling students. And somehow we had that talk. The day we lost, the next day we got on the plane. So these same guys on my reservation, I didn't know they was on my reservation, but they get the same privilege as me. So all the other players, they just a support team. All the players is going to the back and going to the back. These young dudes sitting in first class with me. But he didn't understand the value of TSU. Because without TSU, I wouldn't have been there. Without Donna Franklin calling me and Ernest Walker, I wouldn't have never been able. I wouldn't even came over there and called a game. And they wouldn't have even had that experience. Though I saw the little kid when we came back to town. Ladies and gentlemen, he hugged me for 15 minutes saying, "Thank you, Mr. Happ." See, that's our problem as grown-ups. We talking negative about stuff all the time. No, dude, you had to come through the grind. That was your time. You can't compete with LSU. LSU got their baseball, got their ass whooped by Southern. With a $25 million budget, Kevin Lewis. So they can keep getting all the bags though they want to the people. But tell your nephew, make sure that bag lasts a lifetime. Because he done missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime at an HBCU. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got to start looking at life different. Auburn was beat by Alabama State. You're right. We just look at, that's why y'all couldn't see a minute ago me putting them coaches up there. And like this evening, because I'm about to get off the show. High school coaches, y'all need to be headed y'all butt up to this mixer at 5115. Most of y'all ass ain't been to 5115, the restaurant on top of Saks Fifth Avenue. Swank! Y'all need to get up there tonight, 5 to 8. RSVP. I don't know if the number to close, not tried. 713. Let me see. Let me see, is it still open? Let me see. I'm gonna see. Let's see, can I register one of y'all ass right now? Hold on. Let me see. See, can I get it? Hold on. 713-969-8285. Oh! I know what that number is. Y'all need to text that number right now. High school coaches. Trey Phillips, y'all need to go too. I think the summer coaches need to come up there. Y'all got a chance to meet their physician team. How many know? And y'all get to go and just rub shoulders and y'all don't tell them what might happen. Tonight from 5 to 8. I know that number in my phone. Y'all need to be there tonight. Tell a friend, tell another friend right now. Screenshot that. I done already put it on social media. No, I said 51-15. Oh, you said, I bet you they've been to 50-15. I like that. Your ass probably been to 50-15. I'm trying to get you to come to 51-15. Thank you. Who was that, Johnny? Johnny, I love you, man. Johnny, I love you. But man, I've had so much. Let me tell y'all something. It's been a great week for me. And I hope y'all need to go back and listen to those shows from this week. Because I see that we still got things to do. We still got things to do. I sit here and telling y'all how y'all making other people generational wealth with our black bodies, and y'all got quiet on me. That's scary. Because if I said something about something ignorant, y'all would have been all over it. That's scary, man. It's scary. I'm telling y'all, it's scary. Y'all like for them to have everything, and you have nothing. I want us to have something. Not that I don't want them to not have nothing, but I want us to have some too. Is it wrong for me to want? Tony Stubblefield, Kenny Boynton, Penny Hardaway, Juwan Howard, Damon Stoudemire, Jerry Stackhouse to be on that list? Am I wrong? In case you don't know what list I'm talking about, you know I'm going to put it back up there again. Just in case. Yeah. I want our dudes to be on this list too. I ain't said take them off the list. I said we got the power to put our guys on the list. You understand me? Robert getting on. No, somebody, come on, you getting on the coach. I ain't getting on them coaches. Go get your money, coach. My problem is, why aren't we? I didn't say well nobody else. I said, why aren't we getting our coaches raises? We didn't got them enough raises. We didn't got them enough raises. They all right. Let's get these other guys some raises. You did what you had to do what you want to. Yes. He said, I told my son that yesterday. He's doing his insurance. See, I know. Thank you, man. Dude, I'm going to keep shouting this stuff on the rooftop. Look, I want Bill Self, John Calipari, Izzo, Bruce Pearl, all these guys to get whatever they want. Wait a minute. Why ain't all the names on there? Hold up. I need some more names on that jump. That stopped that jump at Scott Drew. I know I got more names. Let me make it bigger. Hold on. Something happened. Let me put it back up there. Put it back up there. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I just want our guy's name to be on it. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I want Johnny Arnett to be up there. I want Kevin Frazier to be up there. I'm getting tired of just everybody else being up there. I want Darryl Barnes to be up there if he was coaching. I want Sharon Chapman. I want Johnny Jones to be up there. I want Josh White to be up there. I want Ricky Hewlett to be up there. I want Marcus Carroll to be up there. Them guys can stay where they at. As long as we up there too. We got to quit just thinking we just get the scraps. I want somebody to be up there with Bill Self. But our problem is we're going to send him to Bill Self instead of Juwan Howard. That's a you problem. That ain't got nothing to do with Bill Self. Y'all going to send him to John Calico. I like the facilities. Memphis got one of the best damn facilities on the planet Earth. Brand new. You going to send him to Tom Izzo and he going to cuss him out. You're going to send to Bruce Pearl, he going to cuss him out. Rick Barnes going to cuss him clean out. Scott Drew ain't gonna cuss him out. Dan Hurley gonna cuss him clean out. Your black ass son. Brad Underwood, you already know how crazy his ass is. And you know Kevin Sampson gonna cuss you out. Nate Oates gonna cuss you clean out. But it's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all. But I enjoyed y'all today. I hope y'all take this. And unlike somebody else earlier, they come tell me, I had to get on them. No, I ain't getting on no coaches, y'all. No, coach, get your money, man. But I want Johnny Jones on that list. I want the coach who coached against Johnny Jones, the coach at North Carolina, A&T, one of them North Carolina schools, North Carolina Central. I want his name to be on the list. But as long as our kids keep going to LSU for the bag, guess what? Penny got a bag down there. Jerome Tang got a bag up there. Y'all, Don Staley learned from Vivian Stringer. Who your kid learning from? I'm out of here. I'll see y'all. See y'all Monday.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.